We've spent the last 3 months living in our newly converted Sprinter van and have been adjusting to full-time van life. We've learned a lot being on the road, including the good and the bad things regarding our build. In today's video, we're going to share with you 6 things we hate and 6 things we love about our van.
We did want to start this video out just by saying that we totally love our van build. We find it very livable, very convenient to travel in, and all around we enjoy living in here.
But as you guys probably already know, not all homes are perfect, so let's talk about the things we hate. Are you kidding me? We're just eating it without the table. The table was a super last minute thing. It was kind of something we just threw together. So as you can see, it's super flimsy. It's kind of annoying because you kind of have to get the legs in the perfect spot for it to be able to stand. And then even so, we have to put some weight on the table for them to not fall over. It's just all around a hassle. So we hate it.
Yeah, it sucks. We do have plans to fix it in the future. We think we're probably just going to totally redo it. We're going to use a thicker wood, something a little more sturdy. We're going to raise it up a little bit, and we're going to try to make it to where it doesn't need legs. We've got a few ideas that we're working with, but ideally if we could cut the legs out, that would be cool. Awesome. So one of these days.
We were super excited for these magnets, thinking they would work great. Literally just a couple days ago, one of our drawers flew open, completely fell on the floor. They suck. And we've even tried to supplement them by getting different kinds of latches. You can see there's 3 different latches on this. The baby latches definitely work the best, but since they're plastic, they break a lot. So we plan on getting stainless steel ones that we found on Amazon, and that's kind of how we plan to fix them. If you guys have any better tips though, definitely leave them below because they suck.
So we really like our water heater. It works great at heating the water, but it's really noisy. It makes this rattling sound that is literally so loud you can hear it from outside the van. So it's kind of a nuisance if you're trying to be sneaky in like a Walmart parking lot and you go to do dishes and the whole side of the van is making this rattling noise. Not to mention, it takes up so much space under here. So we have no storage hardly under the sink because of it. Because it gets hot, we can't put anything right next to it. And I can't access any of the plumbing mechanisms because they're all behind it. So whenever we have plumbing issues or leaks, I literally have to take the water heater out completely just to even get back there. So we don't really have a plan for fixing it right now because it does work. We're thinking down the road we might try to move it to another location, but for now we're just gonna live with it. Another thing that we really don't like that much is the battery isolator charger that we use to charge the house batteries from the car alternator. It works, it does charge, but it's only single phase charging. So it doesn't fully charge the batteries. And there's a high risk of damaging the car's alternator while using it, as we've already seen in Ajo, Arizona, where we burned up our alternator because we forgot to flip the switch off. So what we really want to do is get a B2B or a DC to DC charger, because they are 3-phase charging, so it'll fully charge the batteries. Plus, they're smart chargers, so it takes out that risk of damaging the alternator.
We were looking at the Victron B2B charger and then the Sterling. The Sterling is super expensive, and from what we've read, the Renogy one's the best. but we've tried the Renogy and it flopped, so we don't want to go with that one. If you guys have any better suggestions or experience with any of those, definitely leave them below because we are in the market for a new one.
Oh, sweet. Babe, solar's charged us up to 13.2. All right, rocking and rolling today.
I wonder where the batteries are at. What? 10.5? Babe, I thought you said we were at 13 earlier.
10.5? Are you serious?
Yeah.
What the heck? We've literally been at the beach all day. The refrigerator's not even on. Oh my God. So, moving right along with the electrical system, our batteries suck.
We literally aren't being dramatic when we say we turn on the water pump and it drains them below 10.
They're big batteries, but they're just at the end of their life. They're not shorted out, so they still work, but they don't hold a charge at all. If there's not electricity coming in, they're dead. Die. So that's a thing. We're saving up to get lithium-ion batteries one of these days because we've looked into it a lot. They definitely seem like the best option, the most bang for your buck. But boy, do they cost a lot of bucks. So one of these days we'll get there. But for now, we're just making do without a fridge. Yeah.
Hey babe, do you think you have to check the laundry real quick to see if it's dry?
Yeah. Can you grab my Vans out of the bin real quick?
Yeah, sure.
I don't want my Vans, not slippers.
Are you kidding me? The shoe storage area honestly was not perfectly thought out. It's just not functional because this is Justin's foot, size reference to my head here, like two of my heads, and then this is my foot. So his feet are like way bigger. And if it was just my shoes, this area would be perfect, honestly. But he has big feet. And so when we redo the batteries, we will have to redo the passenger side of the van. So we plan on making changes to where it will be more functional so we don't have to take everything out. And also, we just need to get rid of shoes because we don't even wear half of them.
Yeah, we've got a lot of shoes. Alright, enough of the stuff we hate. Now let's get into some of the things that we love about living in this van. So we absolutely love the bed. It's a convertible bed, so you can really easily make it into a couch or back down into a bed. We use a ratchet system with a pipe and some straps to crank it back and forth, and it's really easy to do, and we can literally do it in like a minute, minute and a half if we're going slow.
It's also really nice because it transforms the space when you have a couch versus a bed. We've had some days where we've left it in bed mode all day, and it just kind of makes you feel like I don't know, it just makes you feel like bleh.
It's like you're spending your whole day in your bedroom.
There's like nowhere to sit either, so we absolutely love it.
Oh.
Our toilet. I think it's so functional. Not only can you go to the bathroom when the couch is in couch mode, but you can go to the bathroom when the couch is in bed mode. So if it's like the middle of the night, there's been a couple times where we've had to wake up and it's no big deal. We don't have to wake up each other to do it, to do our biz.
Yeah. It's also really nice because since we made it to where the two doors open, you can really easily see the front of the toilet, which is where there's the pee bucket. So it's really easy to tell the pee level so you don't accidentally overflow that. And if we have to remove the toilet, we can just pull it straight out. There's nothing in the way. We don't have to lift it. We can just slide it straight out of there. It's pretty convenient for servicing.
And it's extra seating. Honestly, it's fun having so many different seats. We can sit here, we can sit there, we can sit in the swivel, and it just gives you variety, I guess. We absolutely love all of our curtains. They are DIY, so I was able to match them with the rest of the van. Also, the perimeter has magnets in it, so it keeps it suctioned to the window. And then when you roll them up, there's these little handy straps that you can use to keep them up, which we love. Additionally, I used blackout material for them, so they're not only able to keep all of the light in here or all of the light out there, they're also able to keep it climate controlled. So if it's hot out, it can stay cooler in here. I say cooler because it's really hot. I absolutely love these back hooks here on these doors. They were actually a super last minute decision. We actually originally bought command hooks that went there and behind me, but they fell off. So we bought these, and let me tell you, game changer. It's perfect for seasonal items. In the winter, we have our coats up here. In the summer, as you see, we have all of our wet beach towels. And it's also perfect because it drips onto the plastic, so it's not dripping onto our floor on the back rim of our door. And I don't know what else.
Out of the way, looks cute. Last minute idea, you already said that, right?
It looks cute.
Yeah, you do.
Previously, I love to cook, so a big kitchen was important, and we actually pulled it off, I feel like, because this kitchen is bigger than our previous 2-bedroom apartment's kitchen. That kitchen was so small with 0 counter space. Our kitchen not only has tons of counter space, but lots of storage too, so I'm pretty happy here.
Yeah. Another huge thing is we made it to where the sink is on the far left side, so I can do dishes while she's cooking, which is a huge thing because in our apartment, the sink was right in the middle.
Oh, it's so annoying.
And she would get so mad at me if I tried to do dishes while she was cooking because I would just constantly be in her way. So we're able to both work together here because when you're in a tiny space, it's helpful to do dishes while you go. So it's pretty awesome having the kitchen the way it is. We are honestly super happy with our entire freshwater setup, from the fill to the reservoir to the actual faucets themselves. We decided on an external water fill because it's super easy, super convenient to fill up our tank. We have a 40-gallon water tank underneath the bed, which works out great. It lasts us almost a week, and being under the bed, it stays cool even when the van gets hot. Then for our faucets, we have our regular faucet for cooking, cleaning, all that stuff. And we installed a 3-part water filter so we always have fresh drinking water on tap.
That wraps up the 6 things we hate and the 6 things we love about our van build. Since it's DIY, there's always going to be things that you find down the road that just don't work as you expected. But that's the great thing about it being DIY, is you did it yourself, so you know how to fix it.
If you're curious, we do have a video of the cost breakdown, how much we spent on everything we used, as well as our van tour showing all the ins and outs of the van. We'll link them below, as well as links to most of the products that we used. If you have a question, you don't see something, just shoot us a message and we'll send you a link to whatever's missing.
And if you guys do have any other questions, definitely leave them down below. Make sure you give this video a giant thumbs up and smash that subscribe button because we upload new videos every Sunday. So we'll see you next week.